What's up guys, Brendan Hancock here with another episode of Groove Subaru today, and today we are riding in the all-new 2018 Subaru BRZ TS. So TS stands for Tuned by STI, which is Subaru's performance brand. If you're watching this video, you already know that. So what's different on the TS BRZ versus any other 2018 BRZ? And most of it is relation to the suspension tuning. So same FA20 engine you're gonna see in any other 2018 BRZ. No power gains or anything like you're gonna see on the Type RA STI. Most of this is in relation to aerodynamics and suspension tuning. So the suspension was tuned by STI, and we're gonna see Sachs dampers throughout both front and back, and also STI coil springs on the front and back as well. So those dampers and springs are gonna be 9% stiffer in the front and 6% stiffer in the rear. And we're also gonna see a V-brace in the engine compartment area, which is going to stiffen up the front end. And we also have draw stiffeners, I believe they're called, if I'm not mistaken, that help stiffen up. They're attached to both the chassis and the subframe, which helps to stiffen up the car entirely. Now, the cool thing with draw stiffeners is that they allow, it stiffens it up so it doesn't provide, it doesn't allow for lateral movement from side to side, but still allows for a little bit of flexibility up and down, which is going to make it nice on the track so you're not getting that side-to-side sway, but also make it a little bit more comfortable out here on the normal roads. So when you hit a bump here, for example, it's not gonna be the end of the world, which is pretty awesome. Now, other than that, we are gonna see, this car does come with the 15-spoke black STI rims, actually the same ones that I have on my 2016 WRX with Sport package. But we are also gonna get Brembo brakes on this car. We have 4 caliper brakes in the front, dual calipers in the back, so for that extra stopping power. And in terms of the suspension and everything, that's what you're gonna get with this car over the standard BRZ. Now they also have aerodynamics. They're going to have the side skirts in the front. You're also gonna have some aerodynamic features there, and then also the big carbon fiber spoiler on the back, which is actually manually adjustable to help kind of vary the different amounts of downforce that you want given the condition that you're driving in. Now, the BRZ is never been considered to have too much power, so to speak. A lot of people, in fact, think that it is underpowered, and I would agree with that. I don't think I can disagree with that, because it definitely could use a little bit more, but I will say this. This car is more fun to drive than a WRX or an STI. It is an extremely, extremely fun car to drive, and the cool thing with this is that, sorry, I have to focus. My manager specifically said, don't crash. Those were the direct things that you have there. So it is, you feel like you're driving a Formula One car. You're super low to the ground. The visibility is exceptional. It's almost kind of claustrophobic in here to some degrees, just because it's just you and the road, the driving experience. So in terms of driver feel, road feel, all that stuff, this is better and more fun, I think, than the WRX or STI. Now, in terms of the transmission, still gonna have the same 6-speed manual here. This is going to come, though, with the short throw shifter, so a little bit shorter throws there, but not drastically different. A lot of the 18 BRZs that you'll actually see will have that on there as part of it, so. Definitely a little bit loud. I think there's I don't know if this is performance exhaust on here or not. It sounds a little louder than the one that I drove a 2018 BRZ this morning, just a regular premium, and it definitely sounds a little bit louder than this. Now, one thing that is for sure, though, a little bit more road noise on this than, for example, a regular WRX or STI. That is for sure. This is not necessarily the quietest car in existence. I don't think they have the noise insulating front windshield, for example. Now, in terms of pricing, this is priced around $35,000. It does come with a couple of extras, such as the auto-dimming mirror with HomeLink and stuff like that. But that's putting it price-wise pretty close to that of an STI. I think that this car is definitely worth it. I think that it is, it's tough for some people. It's not necessarily the most practical car in the entire world. But if you're buying this car, especially buying the TS, this is something you're gonna take to the track. This is, I always say, like, when people were comparing the WRX or STI. You know, yeah, WRX owner might take it to the track, STI owner probably. You know, you buy the RA, for example, you're 100% taking it to the track. Same thing with this. You know, you buy a BRZ, maybe you're just a driver enthusiast who likes to drive. You buy a BRZ TS, you're gonna take this car to the track, and I think you're gonna like it. Now, the one thing that I don't necessarily like about this, though, are the tires. So they put the Michelin Pilot Sports on here. I think they're the 4th ones, if I'm not mistaken. But they're definitely stickier than when I had my BRZ, the tires that were on that. That would just fling all over the place, super easy to get the rear end out. Not the case with this. These are much, much stickier. The traction and stability control were both tuned by STI, and in my guess, they probably made it so it was a little harder to get that back end out, because the goal with this one is to, you know, get a faster track time. So I'm gonna do a little U-ey here. Yeah, I mean, even with that, I couldn't even get the back end out. So not the easiest to get the back end out. I think there's plenty of power here. This is often compared to that of like a Mazda Miata, you know. This is about the driving and the handling of the car. This is not about flooring it like crazy. The nice thing is that you can actually get, you know, you're using more of the car more of the time with this than you would with, for example, an STI. You know, you floor it with that thing, you're gonna go to jail. So overall, absolutely love this car. There are only 500 of these being made in total, and not all of those are going to America. Some of them are going to Canada. So you need to, if you are interested in one of these, you need to call the dealership, give us a call. We've got this one in stock. You can get it in 3 different colors. You can get it in black, white, or in World Rally Blue, and those are the options you get. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful. For more videos like this, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time on Groove Subaru Today. Take care.